involves time. Time is divided by measures. The measures can be divided into whole notes, half notes, quarter notes, and eighth notes. Eighth notes means you have 8 notes per measure. You always count to 4 whenever you're talking about common time. Common time is the most common time we have in music. So eighth notes would be like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So that's what we call straight eighth notes. Straight eighth notes means that we're playing it just like it's written, and just a very steady pulse. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now, but sometimes on a piece of music you will see designated what they call swing eighths. Swing eighths means you give it what they call a shuffle rhythm. So whenever we have swing eighths, really what we're doing is we're taking each beat and we're dividing it into triplets. Triplets sound like this. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Notice I'm dividing each beat into 3 parts. But a shuffle rhythm, what you do is you do a downstroke on the first part of that triplet, then you don't strike in the middle part, but then on the third part of that beat you strike out. So it sounds like this. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. So really, in essence, all that's going on is you're just hesitating before the upstroke. As a matter of fact, whenever I teach students how to do this, the first thing I do is try to get them to just do it without thinking about triplets, because it can be kind of confusing at first. I just tell them, hey, just hesitate before the upstroke. So like this, just hesitate. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Sometimes that's all it takes, because a lot of times the students are used to hearing that and it's kind of familiar to them. But some students struggle with it more. It doesn't mean anything about their ability. It just means that they might have heard it more than some. So again, a shuffle rhythm or swing eighths is down, up, down, up, down, up, down. You just hesitate before the upstroke. If you count it out technically, it would be 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. So let me show you some practical application. One of the most common things you hear is the blues shuffle. That's all the old blues and all the early rock. If it's straight eighths, it'll be something like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4. But if it's a shuffle or swing eighths, it's going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You hear it gives it a different feel, doesn't it? And you'll hear little bass lines, like a straight eighth bass line would be like this. If I do the same thing with a swing eighth, it'd be. You hear it applied to chords. If I did straight eighths with the E7th chord, it would sound like this. If I did swing eighths, it would be. And you can see swing eighths is very popular in the blues and country and even rock too. You know, you'll hear blues songs like this. If I did the same thing with straight eighths, it just wouldn't have the same feel. Like straight eighths would be. See, it's definitely a different sound. So that's the difference between straight eighths and swing eighths.